So everyone, welcome to Power Play. Excuse me, with CJ. Today we're focusing on the Montreal Canadiens trading Erik to the Dallas Stars in exchange for Ryder and a third-round pick. I think it's definitely a good move for the Stars. I think Ryder had 3 assists last night against Nashville. I know that much. He's got 14 points on the season, and like I said, Ryder, he was a good player. I think one thing I actually talked to my dad about this yesterday. Whenever things were going wrong with the Bruins, he was always taking the blame, and it was kind of like Chris Bosh in Miami, where if LeBron and D Wade had bad games, it would always be Bosh shot 1 for 6 from the floor. It'd be like no, and I don't think that was fair. Because you look at it when they struggled, I think they had like 6 games and like 2 goals in 6 games. The Bruins did 2010, come out of the Olympic break, and Ryder was taking the most heat out of anyone. But even Montreal, that was the case. Inconsistencies plagued him, and when he was a free agent in 2008, when he signed with the Bruins, Montreal couldn't get rid of him fast enough. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And I mean, he's put together a couple of very good years in Boston. Like I said, I think the pressure was always on him. I never understood why he was the whipping boy in the media. I think there were times he rightfully deserved it, but I never think he was. And like he won the cup in Boston, so you really can't say the team was that bad. But 3 years they went to playoffs and won around all 3 years. Obviously, one of those years was the Philly 3-0 series. So yeah, we don't like talking about that, but I think it's a good move. And then I think for Dallas, Cole's only got 6 points in 19 games on the year. He's 34 years old. He had one of his best years of his career last year, 33. I like Cole. I think he plays the game hard, plays the game right, and I think he's a steadying presence on a young Montreal team with guys like Gallagher, Pacioretty, Galchenyuk, guys like that. And I think Cole really helped calm those guys down and put it all in perspective for him. And one of my favorite stories was when Louis LeBlanc got called up to the NHL last year. It's kind of a pain in the neck getting his parents out there, and Cole gave him his credit card and said, just get him here to the game. I think it was in Anaheim. And, it's just a classy gesture from a classy veteran, and I think they're going to miss that. And Ryder's older and more mature than he was when he left. I think he'll be 33 next month, so 2 older forwards, and Montreal gets a pick out of it too, so it's not that bad. But like I said, I like Cole. Cole's one of my favorite players in the game. Definitely love the American guys. Big guy that can skate. Won the Stanley Cup with Carolina after getting hurt by Brooks Orpik, and they're gonna miss Montreal, but I think he'll Dallas is pushing for a playoff spot. They could use some more size up front, and Cole gives you that added dimension. He's a fast guy too, and it's actually, people forget this. In 2008, when Carolina traded him to Edmonton, that was the year the Bruins signed Michael Ryder. The Bruins were kicking the tires on him, so either one of them could have been a Boston Bruin. If the Bruins didn't get Ryder, they would have had Cole, or if they had gotten Cole, they wouldn't have got Ryder. Excuse me. And Ryder goes back to where it all began for him. I think he did play Victorian in his first stint up there. I know he's one of Claude Julien's boys. Claude coached him pretty much at every level of his career, but I believe he did play Victorian early on in his NHL career. So there's that. And like I said, I think it's a solid move. I think he will help out. I think he'll show them a few things, but I think Cole was a better fit on that team. But we'll see. I could very well be wrong. I've been wrong once or twice in my life. Never on the show, though. Anyway, that's all on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Michael Ryder / Erik Cole trade. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.